In the world today, there are so many people feeling helpless and hopeless. There is one reason which is called learned helplessness. When a person, when he keeps receiving more and more bad situations in his life, he starts to think that there is no hope or there is no help coming. He feels helpless at some point. So even when help, there is an opportunity for getting out of this bad situation. The person doesn't seem to take it because the person in their mind feel helpless already. So they are not trying to get out of the situation after a while. So this is what you call learned helplessness. There was an experiment which was done, which basically assigned three groups of dogs, where in one group of dogs they were put in a cage and they were allowed to leave easily. But the second group of dogs were put in a cage, but they were unable to escape, and they were also subjected to shocks, regular shocks. But this could be stopped when they press a button which is in the cage, and then the shocks would stop. Then the third group of dogs, in this, what happened was they were in the cage and they could not escape the cage, and they were subjected to repeated shocks. But in this case, there was no button to stop the shock. So the third group of dogs kept on receiving shocks, but they couldn't stop it. So the third group of dogs were put in a really helpless situation. So the next part of the experiment was done where three groups of dogs were put in a cage where they could escape. In this case, the first group of dogs just escaped easily. The second group of dogs as well, some negative stimulus was given and they were also able to escape. But in the third case, the third group of dogs, what happened was even when they could escape the cage, when they were given the negative stimulus, they did not escape. Those dogs in group 3 felt like they couldn't escape the situation. In their mind, they already have accepted that it is a helpless situation. So this was the first time when learned helplessness was actually discovered. This can be seen in a lot of relationships. In abusive relationships where the victim is trying to leave the relationship a lot of times but is unable to leave, and eventually the victim starts to feel that it's pointless to try and leave the relationship. And even when at that moment or there is an opportunity for them to leave the relationship, they don't take that opportunity because in their mind they have already decided that the situation is hopeless. So, and also this can be seen in a lot of post-traumatic stress disorder patients, and this could be seen in children who are unable to learn mathematics in school, where they actually just when they are unable to, when they feel difficulty in solving a problem, they will start to feel that they can't solve this problem, they can't use their intellectual skills to solve this problem, and they just assume that they just feel they won't be able to solve this problem. And also another example is like in people who have social anxiety, in when they are exposed to social settings, what they end up doing is sometimes they avoid those situations, and sometimes when they are trying to immerse themselves in social settings, and when they feel it's difficult to start to mingle with people, they start to not go into social settings anymore. They start to isolate themselves, thinking that they will never be able to adjust in social settings at all. So this is another example of learned helplessness. This usually stems from childhood, exaggerates in adulthood. So some people develop this problem in adulthood. Some people develop this problem in childhood. So like in the case of abusive relationships and post-traumatic stress disorder, this could be a problem in adulthood. But in other cases where the child is unable to do well in school, unable to do well academically, intellectually, this could be a problem which stems from childhood. So this could be solved by there has to be a support system. There has to be a group of people trying to support this person, their family, their friends. They need to try and support these people because otherwise they could fall into depression or any other psychiatric disorders. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys like this video, and share in the comments whether any of you guys have had this problem of learned helplessness and you who have recovered or you're still going through it. Please share this in the comments. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, share this with your friends, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.